Living Emunah by Rabbi David Asher. Number 1, Worry-Free Life. Learning about Emunah is the most effective way for someone to improve the quality of his life. Many people have remarked that a study of this topic has changed their lives, and they are so much calmer and more relaxed because of Emunah. One person mentioned that Emunah is like oxygen, without which he cannot survive. Emunah is a powerful tool that enables us to live our lives to the very fullest, which is precisely what we all desire. Rabbi Ephraim Wachsman observed that we live in a society where we are constantly bombarded by people trying to sell us something or to convince us to do something. Buy this, invest here, travel there, join us, vote for me, and so on. Everyone has more or less the same sales pitch, some variation of, if you listen to me, you will be happy. And indeed, happiness is what we are all pursuing. Let us imagine asking an average American high school student who works very hard in school why he invests so much effort into these studies. He probably say that he's studying hard so he could get into a good college. We might then continue the conversation by asking, why do you want to get into a good college? So I can then get a good job and make a lot of money. Okay, and why do you want to make a lot of money? So I can have a nice house, take care of my family and invest. And what then? When I'm ready to retire, I will have so much money that I can buy a condominium on the 8th hole of a golf course in Florida and live the last 15 years of my life in unbridled joy and tranquility without having to worry about anything. We are taught that material assets and financial success are what bring us happiness and serenity. And this is the goal that the vast majority of people in our society are pursuing. So much of the despair and depression that people experience result from the frustration and disappointment of being unable to attain this goal, which is supposedly the key to happiness. But imagine mastering a skill that will take us right to that desired level of tranquility immediately without having to spend 65 years working hard to attain it. If one trusts in Hashem, his life is a blessing. What a shame it would be to spend one's whole life without this skill, enduring anxiety and insecurity irrespective of what one has accomplished. This is the difference between life with Emunah and life without Emunah. The Chovos HaLevavot introduction to Sha'ar HaBitachon states that it is impossible for a person to be worry-free without trusting in Hashem. There is no other means to avoid anxiety. Without Emunah, a person's mind is prone to becoming overrun by worry, even when a minor problem arises. Too often, people miss out on the joys and delights of life because they are too preoccupied worrying about their problems. A man takes his wife and family out on a nice Sunday afternoon, but throughout the trip he cannot stop thinking about his business. He lost a whole day of meaningful and enjoyable time with his family, all because of this stress. And the more stress one has, the more difficult it is to maintain a tranquil environment in the home. It often happens that the husband will come home after a tense day at the office and snap at his wife, who then responds in kind. The children feel intimidated and the entire evening is ruined, all because of stress and pressure. When we work on our emunah, we avoid these problems because we understand that Hashem, who loves us and cares for us, is in charge and running our lives. And we trust that He knows exactly what He is doing. The more these concepts become part of our way of looking at things, the happier we will be and the more serenity we will enjoy. If one trusts in Hashem, his life is a blessing.